It is a time again for about last week. This week, the iRL Truck Series comes to you from Bristol Motor Speedway, the entertainment capital of Bristol, Tennessee. And what we got tonight is we got 100 laps, same old deal, fast repair, a couple sets of tires. We got somebody making that truck eat. I don't know why we got that truck making that truck eat, but this is what we're doing. I don't know why. How did we line up for tonight's race? That would be the Sexy Walter Mobile on the pole with Ben Harcum on the outside. Matt Piracini starting third. The Shoe starting fourth. Mr. Hanlon in fifth. Rafter starting sixth. Mr. Ryan Traver in seventh. The corn-fed fatty me starting eighth. James Lawson ninth. Jamie Stripe is going to be taking a top 10 starting position with us. JC, the Thunder from Down Under, starts in 11th. And the Nodge taking out the 12th spot with Moose, Doug Bramble. He is going to be starting shotgun on the field because that's how he likes to do it. As we say, we've got 100 lapper. 100 lapoles that will be running. You will see that car number 45, Al Corey, his how do we put this on? He screwed around and found out, apparently, that if you don't start on time, they don't let you grid with everybody. So he is going to be starting from the pits, which is not ideal. And it's also not lap 2, so I do not know why the counter is trying to tell me that. We'll switch up here, and off we go like a herd of turtles into a snowstorm. Kyle gets out front of Ben Harcum. Piercy's holding in third. And then we've got the Shoe and the Hanlon trying to get all sorted out, because these are the things that we have to sort out around here. As you can see, there comes Rafter. He's pretty safe. Oh, hey, look. That's going to bring out a caution. That is going to bring Rafter right back up with everybody else, and we will move forward. And we rip on through a caution. Pace truck, well, a little rough. Kind of hops off of the track. Kyle says, later, everybody. And everybody else says, hey, you get back here. We ain't taking kindly to that. Piracini is going to try and get underneath Harcum. None shall pass. You're going to try again. The trucks in Bristol, they work out great. You've got a high line, you got a low line, you can use them both, and everybody loves it. It's almost like its name was Raymond. And, that reference would have been better, I don't know, 15 years ago? 18? Somewhere about in there. Why is the pace truck out, you may ask? Well, let's find out. So we got this dingus here in the Hawkeyes truck. Whoop! Up! Up! Nope! Watch it! There's a wall there. Yeah, die cone. Oh. And that's short, sweet, and the end of it. That's what caused it. And while we've got some laps to turn, oh, Kyle, there's a wall there. Kyle is your leader Acola. Right behind him is Mr. Ben Harcum, tutillating around in the number 19 Napa Auto Care Chevrolet. And Mr. Matt Piracini, inventor of the Piracini Pirouetti. And he's going to get harassed by the Shoe. definitely going to get harassed by the shoe. She's got some good spec map going on that. Got a good, that's good ching ching. Ching ching on the ring ring. While them two are fighting, we'll kind of keep an eye on them out the edge of the screen here, and we will look at Mr. Ryan Traver. We get single filed back out. Running 6th, and under pressure from down under. Yeah. So anyway, Lawson, who just gave up 6th to JC. Donuts doing ovals. So he needs some big cinnamon twist, long donuts up the side of that truck. So we jump back here to 8th, where Mr. Handlin in the, I'm not sure that's lime green. We're just going to call it super bright green. He'll come up there. He's going to fight out with James. Nodge going to bring him some super ultra bright green to the party. Ooh, watchy. Watchy. We will jump on here. We can watch this from the Nodge. Oh, who's uh-oh. There's Rafter. Remember him. Started on pit row ad. Oh, no, Nodge. No. Oh, what a save. What a save. Triple bypass. Big league member, the Nodge. Got Moose. Douglas, the Moose. Bramble in the 69 Holy Roller Super Golden Corral Chevrolet Ford Toyota. Just gonna name stuff. He's got one of them wrecking guys there behind him. The old truckers, man, they get a little loose in, they get a little loose off, but they are good times. They're definitely good times. And if you can hook the bottom, you can get around them. If you can take the top and get a good run, you can fight them back down the back straight. It's a fun track. Hanging out back here, getting some track time, doing some learning. Jamie Stripe in the 51. He's got him a Bristol Stripe, which is different than a Darlington Stripe. Same basic principle. And jumping back to a guy we didn't really give any TV coverage time to because I like to harass him. That would be Rafter in the Canadian Tire 45, who's got himself up to 9th currently after starting, a half a lap back. Jump back up here. The old leader of Cola, Mr. Kyle. Do some crank ups. We don't do any crank ups on here normally. We're going to do one. And you notice the engines have got quiet, so we know what that means. We've had problems. And it was Doug. Doug had some issues. Doug slaps the wall. The wall slapped back. Doug just decided to go ahead and just hang out there for a second and collect his thoughts. So he gets rolling and we'll move forward. We jump back in here just past 40% of the way. Get kind of a wide shot. You can see the high lane, low lane working here. You got Rafters kind of back and forth. Nodge and Ryan about got it. That was going to be a problem. But everybody's here just within the same set of corners with each other. Kind of try to get strung out because we're not even halfway. But you can see basically almost 3 wide. That middle one doesn't seem to work quite as well as the top or the bottom. But man, I tell you what, it was a very good race. I had a lot of fun as we do with the LOL. That's part of the League of Legends online racing league. I mean, that's part of it. We're here to have fun and learn and do those sorts of things. And sometimes we screw up and have a good race. And this was, you can see here, just getting side by side, whole basically kind of a pack comes out, and Kyle has checked out on him. This is second through about 10th. Everybody is just kind of in a wad of trucks, equal together and battling it out. These are the things we like to see. Two by two they go. And Harkham really gets a bounce off the wall right there. It's amazing how the announcer's jinx works, even on things that are recorded. Shoe's going to duck underneath. And this is a lot like a rubber band, how it just gets stretched and then it kind of pulls back. You stretch it back out again, you pull back, and you just kind of work this pack back and forth and back and forth. Check up here on our leader. I believe, as they say on Door Bumper Clear, he gone. There's the gap off the tail end of the 27 Sexy Waltert Mobile. Kyle's got almost the whole straightaway on us. It's not ideal for the rest of us. Works out well for Kyle. Go back a little further here. We still got that clump of cars. Well, trucks. We're a clump of trucks. But to take note of, that truck, the 45, who is just now rolling up into third position, 50 laps ago was sitting on pit road while the rest of us took the green. Good, solid run for Rafter. See, we've definitely got movement. He's going to come up underneath JC. See if he can get work down underneath him. Still working on it. And it seems like 100 laps to get around somebody here, but we only had 100 laps to go. And what is this? Power move for the guy from the rear. That was also an odd sounding sentence. Out of context theater, that one. Rafter takes the lead. He is your new leader, Akola. And he's going to run off a little bit. Kyle is looking like he's going to fall back into the clutches of JC and the Nodge, who has made his way into the top 5. He's running 4th. Piracini is holding out that 5th spot. And we have got ourselves a race. That's what we've been doing this whole time, is racing, for those of you watching this that are confused. As you can see, the gaps have started gapping. Starting to get some of us that are not necessarily right in the midst of danger of losing a lap, but we're kind of in the midst of the dangers of losing a lap. That's just how Bristol is. You don't have to go all that far to start losing time, and when you start losing time, you start losing laps. But just really good battles. JC with one. Great catch. Gets it back up. No harm, no foul. Other than he lost some spots. He's going to be a little foul about that. The Nodge is coming up and around here to sweat Kyle to take second. Is he going to get it done? Nodge has got himself his Bristol stripe. Probably gave himself an underwear stripe while he made it. Piracini got one. Travers got one. Kyle does. We've seen him catch his, I believe. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry, Kyle. I have mistaken you for somebody named Chris. We have got fronts and backs and sides and right on with Nodge here. We got Piracini out the outside of him. It's that high side, man. Keep the momentum. Oh, he just about got him cleared. Just not enough. course, while they're working in on Kyle, Rafter has checked the F out. Oh, no, Nudge! No! Oh, Nudge! Well, guess we'll take a look and see what we got here. Okay, so we're going to watch in the old slow-mo. We're going to watch the 24. We're going to watch the 48. They're going to attempt to clap hands using their trucks. And clap. I see Parasini's tail end get up in the air. Nodge is going to... That was some pretty sick air, Nodge. Ryan's going to go ahead and just punt Pirasini. Yeah, man, Matt took a couple of pretty good licks on that one. And that, I believe, is what we used to hear DW call the Bristol Stomp. We will ride on board here with Matt. Get a pretty good look at Nodge's pretty sweet little fire jump. You're feathering it. You got to fight these things a little bit. Whee! Oh, hi, Ryan. Hi. Around we go. That's the advantage of being way behind everybody. You missed the Rex. All right, we'll move forward. As we crack in here to where we're going to have 10 to go, Rafter is still out front, showing everybody how it gets done, or how it gets did. We done did it. Made it go done. Something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so he is leading over second place Keith Hanlon. Tutilating around there in second. Kyle has got himself his stripe finally. He's over there in third. The Shoe is dropped in there to fourth and is currently trying to pester Kyle for third. Matt Pirasini, who was on the apron and fought off the urge to pirouette, is holding out in fifth. Ben Harcum is sitting there in sixth with Ryan Traver right up underneath him in seventh. I've got tires, so I've managed to get up to eighth. JC is popping around in ninth. The Nodge has come back fast repair and all for a top 10. Mr. James Lawson's running in 11th. Jamie Stripe is behind him in 12th. And we got our Moose right in front of the leader, Okola. So Moose might be losing him a lap here. That ain't going to work out real well. I'll look down and around here, see what we got for fights on track. It actually looks like the Kyle and Shoe show is the tightest one. We got some side-by-side with Rafter 1 3/4 seconds out ahead of Hamlin, who's got about a second and a quarter here. This is our closest fight. And they've got Pirasini within half a second of them. So this is where things get interesting. You get a couple of trucks that bump into each other. And next thing you know, Panic at the Disco. Just trying to think of as many old things to say now as I can. These are the things that I do. I have a theme in my head sometimes. We get these three. We're gonna see if we get them sorted out in the last 3 laps. Pirasini definitely looks like he's got some sorting he would like to do. And we've got lap traffic at Bristol. That always ends well. Moose gets down on the flat. He's like, hey, I ain't going to bug you guys. James goes up high. He's like, yeah, I could hassle the Hoff, but I'm not going to. We'll jump back. Rafter is going to take this one to the house. Wins this one pretty handily for the iRL trucks. Hamlin's coming across second. And, oh, what is all that? We got drama at the finish. We got to see some replays. All right. Ducking underneath Jamie there. And yeehaw! See, you guys thought just because Matt was there that they hit. It was full send, I think is what you go and call that one. But we got us a winner, folks. That winner's name is Al Corey, or as we like to call him, Rafter. Takes out the field. JC's just happy it's over. He's like, hey, I'm going to do me some donuts here. Invisible donuts. Corey is going to bring it down to the stripe. He's going to turn around. He's going to burn the Canadian tires right off of it. As we switch over here, here is our resultaroonies. Got Corey leading or winning over Hanlon. Gretsch's going to bring home third. Shoe's going to finish fourth. Piercini in fifth. Ryan Traver in front of the Cooper and the Harcum finishing eighth. JC's in ninth. Nod's going to take her out in 10th. Jamie Stripe brings her home in 11th. James Lawson pulls out 12th. Doug Bramble just having some things. And there was Harcum. He was trying to pull the burnout all the way around the track. Now Piercini's giving her a go. I think we're past the peel out. Now we're just doing our wrecking. We run into each other after the race. It's just one of the things. Sometimes the easiest way to not be mad at somebody is just to hit them head on after the race is over. Well, we're doing way too good of a job of not hitting Matt. Oh, there we go. I clipped him. Alrighty. Well, and with that one, we're going to bring this up here. Monday nights, 8:30 Eastern is when we do this. League is number 7,000 in iRacing. All you got to do is pop in, say hi, jump on our Discord. It is in the link. You need to use Discord to be in the league. And pop in and do some races with us, and I'll make fun of you every now and then when we talk about last week. We will catch you guys later. Thank you for tuning in.